Hello everybody. Is it? Oh, you are hearing me? It's okay? Yeah. It's always difficult to have the slot after the lunch, so I'm gonna be easy both for me and for you. This is gonna be just like a slow presentation. It will be like we are talking outside about what Orange is doing. First question, are there any startups here? Very few. Maybe are there any people thinking to start a startup? Okay, a little bit more. My goal today will be to, at the end of my presentation, okay, my success KPI will be if I will make you, at least half of you to want to start a startup in a few years. Why do we want for you to start a startup? Is because we have just launched Orange Fab. It's an acceleration program, and it has a goal of supporting innovation in multiple areas. And one of them is also cybersecurity. My name is Vlad Soric. I'm part of the development innovation team within Orange Romania. And I'm going to tell you a few words about what is Orange Fab and how we are planning to support the cybersecurity ecosystem through this accelerator program. First, innovation is not just something that we are getting into right now. It's been in our DNA for years, especially in Orange Romania. We are very focused until now on providing educational programs to students. We also have been a supporter of the European Cybersecurity Challenge for the Romanian team. And we believe that everything starts here. It starts from education. It starts from sustaining education and making people really be aware about the current trends in our industries. Then the next step for us is involvement in startups and taking the knowledge that we strive to provide to the students and make them use this information. And this is very important, and this is why we have held programs like pre-accelerator programs. Pre-accelerator programs that are focused on getting from a team, from an idea to a prototype. And we have been a partner of Innovation Labs for 4 years now. And right now, until now, we've just been partners with accelerator programs, but we found out that it's the right time for us to launch our own corporate program. Then the cycle of innovation, how we call it, it has to end in some business impact, because it doesn't make sense to create something new if nobody will use it. It's not about just the money, it's about the usability of the product. It doesn't make sense to create a really nice product that can really change the world if you don't turn it into a product that can reach our hundreds or thousands of customers. So this is a high focus of us on turning the ideas, the prototypes into products that can be sold and can reach the whole market. Our global view on the startup ecosystem is that Orange finds, supports and promotes the basic digital talents of today who will influence the way that we live and what's essential in our life tomorrow. So practically, the rule of thumb for our interest in a startup is, will it change in any way the way we live tomorrow? How it will impact the future? It can be a simple question. It can be a very simple impact, but it has to create an impact into how we interact. It has to save time, it has to make people somehow happier. It has to change what are our daily tasks and impact them on how will they evolve tomorrow. So this is the reason why we brought Orange Fab. Orange Fab is an international framework. It's not just a local program, it's an international program, and it's already present in 15 countries. From these 15 countries, there have been almost 40 seasons already, and the total number of accelerated startups is over 200. So it's a big framework with experience in collaborating with startups, in creating business relationships with them. How do we plan? So Our accelerator, we don't know if we know the difference between a normal accelerator and corporate accelerator. For a corporate accelerator, the final goal is to create some business products with the startups. It's not to invest money and gain money from the investigation. It's just to create a great collaboration ecosystem where both the startup and the corporation can gain benefits from this collaboration. So our process is pretty simple. We have a year-round application base, so anybody can apply anytime. We are planning to partner with multiple technology partners, and DefCamp is one of them. We want to take part in events like this one where we can tell and spread the words about the benefits of being a partner. You can be a startup, you can be a technology provider that wants to make its technology accessible to the startups. You can be a big corporation that wants to gain benefits of the innovation products that the startup can bring to the market. And you can also be our partner. So we are trying to connect partners from multiple entities within this innovation ecosystem. For our selection, it's pretty basic. We evaluate proposals, when we try to evaluate what will be the final impact of the product that the startup is proposing. So we are not trying to find the best startups. We are trying to find the startups with the best collaboration opportunity. To the startups that we can really help them further develop. And the acceleration project is basically defining a proof of concept with them, targeting a few clients, implementing the product with a few clients or more, and then evaluate how it can be turned into a product that can be sold on a regular basis by Orange. So what about the startups that we are trying to find? We have four major tracks. I will start with smart territory tracks that is looking for products where it can change the places where people are living or the places where people are working. It can impact the smart city, it can impact agriculture, for example. It can also impact the way that people are buying stuff. It can impact the retail business. It can impact the energy sector. It can monitor energy or bring somehow energy saving. So everything that will make, I will say down territories, bring some smartness and some intelligence in the territories where people are living. We are looking for these products. So this is a track for you. And then we go more on the human side. So we are looking for products that can really point to where we'll be in the future. That's called future of life. Here the domains are really expanded. It can be artificial intelligence product that can break the technology barriers. It can be biotechnologies that can show how will life be treated in the future. It can be anything that can further digitalize people's lives, be it in the cities, be it in the countryside where the digitalization is very low. And we believe that these products will exist in the future. There will be connected devices, connected applications. So one of our focus as Orange is of course to creating also the networks of future. So we believe that the way people will be changed tomorrow, also the networks will have to be changed tomorrow. So we are looking for products that will impact the way networks will look. It can be SDN, it can be blockchain networks. It can be API interaction with the networks, creating the smarter networks and adapting the networks for the services that we will provide tomorrow. And very important, and the reason why we are here, we are very focused on security products. Why we are focused on security products? Because all of these other three tracks. Because bringing more devices into our networks, making them more important, really giving them an important making them an important part of our life and an important driver for our life will be nothing if we don't have security. And if we don't secure them and we don't create a secure environment for all these type of devices that will change the world will coexist. So we are really focused on finding great security products that we implement, that we can bring to our customers for them to use. Because we really believe that there are a great number of security products in the world. Most of them are really great, and most of them can really impact the future of a business if they are applied right. But you can't apply them right if you don't have someone like an operator that can really reach them, making them for a product that is used by a few customers into a product that is used by 100,000 of customers. And this is where the security products will have a real impact in the number of people that are using them. Because I think everybody here that created a security product really wants that security product to make a difference in the final equation, let's say. So we told what kind of startups you are looking for. Now I'm going to tell you why we want the startups to be part of our Orange Fab network. So we give them access to our infrastructure, so we can interconnect the way it will be fitted. We also give them working space. We try to promote a co-innovation methodology where we don't just give a task to the startup, but we want to create together some products based also on our expertise. We try to give them access to recognized mentors and workshops. We also will do a demo day each year where we invited investors and mentors, where the startups can can pitch what have not only their product, but the results of a proof of concept that is done with Orange into the accelerator program, which we believe it's a little bit more because you can present results, actual results and actual feedback from customers. And in the future, it can be that these products can be integrated into Orange portfolio, sell like Orange products, and sell by all the selling executives within Orange. And in the future, can also provide the validation, international validation of the product because it can be expanded all through the whole Orange Fab network. Talking about this network, the entire Orange Fab ecosystem already has accelerated lots of companies that are in security domains. Enigma, Civic from US, Vanguard, Norma, KP from Asia, and also from Israel, a few startups. Here, we are just in our first season, and we selected 6 teams, but the selection is still open for getting more startups. We have the goal of reaching at least 10 teams in this season. We have startups from the smart territories domain, like Silometer, an automation tool for helping silos and improve their efficiency. We have Box2M, IoT ecosystem that it's usable especially in monitoring energy and all the utilities. Fullscreen Digital, a next generation marketing tool that is using location intelligence to provide marketing. We have for the future of life Prac, your URAN monitor that monitors air quality index, like temperature and small particles concentration. And Symmetry D, that is a company that started manufacturing 3D printers, but find out that they need to push the technology barrier, and they got into printing live tissues, avascular live tissues, to create experiments for cancer, and they are starting this printing from stem cells. And of course, we have a startup in the security area. They are called Pentest Tool. They are part also of the Hacking Village. It is our pleasure to work with them. They are the first online framework for penetration testing and security assessment. They are part, and and I will invite Adrian with me on stage to tell you about how they have integrated their solution into the Orange Beast threat map tool that you can see there. If you haven't seen it, I invite you to go and take a look. That analyzes the security attacks that are coming from outside the country towards our Orange customers in Romania.
Hey, hi there. Thank you, Vlad, for the introduction. My name is Adrian Fortuna, and I'm the founder of pentesttools.com. As Vlad said, it's an online framework. It's an online platform which contains tools for penetration testing and security assessment. Now we are part of Orange Fab, Orange's acceleration program, and we want to thank Orange for their support. And as a result of this collaboration, we have started an integration between our product and Orange's line of services, Business Internet Security. Yeah, I will show you a quick demo of what we did so far. So if we can switch the videos. Okay, so this is Orange's Business Internet Security website. And besides their cool looking functionality, we have added this section, Scan Website, which what actually does, it does a quick security assessment of your websites. So you can enter here the URL of any website. It will finish in mostly 10 seconds, and it does a set of non-intrusive scans. So you do not need authorization to do this type of scan. I will start just a quick scan. I will do it on one of our demo servers. Okay, so you just have to enter the URL, press the start button. And what it does right now, Orange's website calls our API from pentesttools.com. We expose an API, and the scanning engine is from our servers, and we return the report via this threat map website, and it should finish really quickly. Okay, so this is how a sample report looks like. I don't know if you see very well from there. So we have a summary with the risk ratings that we have found. The biggest vulnerability is medium. We found 2 medium, 2 low, and 7 informational. This is the description of the vulnerabilities. If you click on the details, you will see the description of the vulnerability for the business, the risk for the business, and we also give recommendations on how business owners can fix their vulnerabilities. Directory listing, we have identified the server software and technology, and I have clicked on the wrong place. Yeah, after you scan the report and you see what you have found, you have the option to run a full report. This was just a quick version. And before running the full report, you need to enter some of your details, such as your name and email address. And you can start the full scan. After a few, 10 minutes, let's say, after the scan is finished, you will receive the report on the email. One important part here is the validation of the website that you're scanning. So the full scan is an aggressive scan. and it can be easily detected by various protection mechanisms. And that's why you need to be the owner of the website before starting the scan. And the way we validate this is that you need to put a certain txt file on the web root of your server. And before starting the scan, we check that the file is there. And if it's there, it means that you are the owner, and then we can continue the full scan. And you are going to receive the full report on the email. Okay, so this is it from my side. We have also a stand in the Hacking Village. If you want to talk more with us about the Pentest tool solution, I invite you there. Thank you.
And Adrian also has a presentation at 3 o'clock, no?
Yeah, at 3 o'clock in Roma room. I will be speaking in detail about pentesttools.com platform. Thanks.